I think
Oh,
we
I
all
gotta
are at
switch
this
that
point.
over. I'm on the wrong page on the Discord server. Where's Discord? There's Discord. Boop. All right. We're here to play some D&D. It is our Monday Night Dungeons and Dragons campaign, A Company of Fools. Welcome to the show. It's going to be a shit show, and I did not change the name from Sparks to Tempest. And Tempest is not even a captain, so we're just going to hide this name for now. Let's see. This is going to be...
Also, an alert didn't go for... Oh, yeah, it did. Never mind. Today it's 6 p.m.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
7
We have
p.m.
to... I don't know if it's changed on everywhere, but our starting time is going to be 7 o'clock from now on. We're going to be starting at 7 p.m. So all of the games in Oregon will start at either 1 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. Eastern going forward. Also, we... oh my gosh, I forgot how many subs we were towards our next dice giveaway. I think with Dungeon Meowster's subscription we're at 17 towards our next dice giveaway. Once we hit 50, we'll give away some dice, care of farboco.com. Emmy, I didn't get yours in the mail yet, but I will.
That's okay. No rush. I'm a happy dice goblin already.
Yeah, you got the nice ones there, but you'll get your new ones eventually. What else do we have going on? The Angelica contest, I didn't post them for voting today. So, if you had intended on doing Angelica artwork and didn't get the chance to submit it, you have until I post them for voting. Once I post them up for voting, you will have until the next Nights After Dark to vote on the artwork. Once that Nights After Dark airs, it is going to be what it will be, and we will find out which artwork is going to be our new Angelica art, who gets first, second, and third place, and thus will receive a Hero Forge mini, some shiny dice, etc., etc., and then we will roll out the next contest for the month of February. So yeah, because today is February 1st, so, oh, you know what? Then we are at 0. I'm sorry, we're at 0 subscriptions. We already gave away our dice for January. We got 3 dice given away. So we're at 0 subs for the month of... One, actually. We're at Dungeon Meowster's sub. So we are at 1 sub for the month of January towards our goal. Also, we're at 605 followers, but when we reach 1,000, we're going to give away a legendary bundle on D&D Beyond. You can be a part of that. I've been considering finding new ways to do the contests. I've seen some fun ways on other channels, so yeah, I might be looking into that. What else do we have going on? I think that's it. I think that's all. That's it. That's all she wrote. So why don't we go ahead, introduce yourselves, your characters, and we'll get started with this shit show that's about to happen.
Sorry about that. Mouth was full of water. I'm Stu. I play Gaz, the half-orc Oath of Redemption paladin who commands the Phoenix Legion, and he's having a bit of a crisis of faith at the moment.
Dio.
Hi everyone, I'm Dio. I used to play Sparks, and today I'm going to play Tempest, Storm Cleric. I hope you will like her.
I play Commander Trix, the fathomless warlock of the Tome.
Hi, I'm John. I play Captain Preacher, the human peace domain cleric of Orad.
Hi everyone, my name is Emmy. I play Bliss, who is the youngest captain and newest captain and the spy master for the Legion.
Oh. I'm the Mark Knight. I'm your dungeon master for this evening. When we last left off, heads rolled into the courtyard. And
Well, not so much rolled as splatted.
yeah, plopped unpleasantly into the laps of our heroes. A head for each of them. A head made to look like each of them. They have been dealing with the claws of Thundermaw for a few days now, starting with a random attack on Broker's retirement party, followed by a random attack on the Citadel itself. And then, after a revealing reconnaissance mission, they received some pleasantly delivered presents in the form of these these heads that had been decapitated from average citizens of the city of Grovair. After which, Sparks had a difficult conversation with their once ally, Captain Card, who decided that him and his people have been put in harm's way on behalf of the Legion far too often, and decided that it was time for him to leave. Sparks, unable to live with the idea that Captain Card would no longer be around, and the pressures of the Legion, decided that it was time for her to pursue what she wanted, rather than conforming to the needs of others. And her and Captain Card literally sailed off into the sunset. That night, each of the captains struggled with, or wrestled with, the situation at hand.
Just to get the timeline though, Gaz gave a 1 hour ultimatum from like, okay, let's figure out a plan within 1 hour, and we're setting out then. He was not going to wait till that evening when the sewer or alley rats were going to be killed.
Understood. It is that same night, that same day. You're planning on going that evening then?
What time of day was it when we got the stuff dropped on us?
That was morning. You know what? It would be mid-afternoon then.
Yep.
Probably. It would be mid-afternoon.
That was the intent.
That this would be happening. You discovered your alley rats. The were-rats that serve in the in your spy network were captured by the Claw. And so you've decided to take action. In that case, Trix, the conversation that you had with the rats are as stands for now. You have requested that they scour the rooms of your former ally and former captain. And they simply told you, we will do our best. Bliss. Or Bliss, are you planning on trying to communicate with Vicario?
Yes.
During that hour of preparation.
Yeah, I'd probably seek him out to get as much details as I can on the sewer.
Okay. Sorry about the camera malfunction there for a second. Okay. Vicario usually hangs out at a bar that you like to hang out at as well. It's a ritzier one. It is in the It is in the district of the university, and it's pretty nice. Frequented by lower nobility and upper middle class, typically. The type of people that Ricario likes to rub shoulders with and mooch off of whenever possible.
My man.
He is there, talking up some foppish young, probably third or fourth son of minor noble birth, shoveling drinks in in the direction of this nobleborn. This nobleborn, well dressed and maybe self-indulgent, but definitely a bit taken by Ricario's charms. And this is where you find your contact in the city.
Bliss would personally feel so bad for interrupting the scheme that she knows goes on, but will slide up next to him, kind of eye the noble, and gives like a shoo motion.
Ricario pouts, seeing you shoo him off, and says, but we were having such a lovely conversation, and, well, we were making plans for this evening.
I am so sorry to interrupt whatever good time you were planning, but I'm in a bit of a pinch, and I need information quickly.
C'est la vie. He pats the hand of the young nobleman and says, "Shoo for a moment, darling, and then we will speak again soon." And he buys him another drink and sends him off with with the same type of smile that you would be apt to give to such a person. And then he looks over at you once the boy has cleared out and says, Shall we seclude ourselves to a booth?
Yes, that sounds excellent.
Ricario stands up and holds out a generous arm to you to escort you over to the table.
She'll take it and walk over with him.
He sits you down and says, "And to what do I owe the pleasure of an interaction with a lovely young lady such as yourself 2 days in a row?"
You're just lucky, clearly. But it seems the friends from the other day, they stole some friends of mine that I need to get back immediately, and I need the best way to get them out as fast as possible.
You and I both know what that place is like, considering that you've also frequented it at least once in the last day. You might as well write them off. There's no getting in there if they don't want you in there. Well, there's no getting anyone out if they don't want you to get anyone out.
I will secure my own way out. I just need the way in, and I know you are just the man to help me out with that.
I told you I know that there are 3 ways in and out of that place. And that's true. But none of them is easy. I don't know all the tricks up their sleeves, but you've seen the arrow slits through the front door. The front door is secure. The back door to the place is secluded. You can wander around back and you'll see the door, but it is usually guarded inside and out. And you'll find some of the same troubles. Not to mention, from what I've seen, it dumps you right into the midst of the people you would be hoping to avoid were you to sneak into the back door They made it so that it would do exactly what you wouldn't want a backdoor entrance to do. As far as the sewers, all I know is that they draw people up from below directly into that sandy fighting pit in the middle of the main room.
Of course it does. Well, it's a good thing it looks like me and my team are looking to go in and remove the nasty claws from the city. So I guess appearing before them might make things a little more difficult, but I don't think any of us plan on letting them live if we can help it.
I guess I will not be attending tonight's fights then.
I would strongly advise against it, and any close allies you may have there, I would strongly urge them not to attend tonight.
And might I ask, this information that I'm giving to you, and this information that you've given to me, how much is that worth to you? Because you see, with something this sensitive, I might have to double deal a little bit, in that the warning you gave to me, you certainly wouldn't want it to slip to people that you'd like to catch off guard.
Well, depends on if you're looking for just some short-term gain or long-term gain, because once I and my team remove the nasty claws from the city, I feel maybe an urge to replace them with something, well, maybe a hand a little manicured, perhaps.
Kario smiles. You're a flatterer. Well, I'll say this. For the information about the entrances, we'll call that a short-term investment. And to keep my lips sealed for proper parties, we'll call that a long-term investment. I won't tell anyone who doesn't need to know. And you'll keep me in mind for this endeavor that you have planned for the future.
Of course, I mean, there's no one else I would want at my side.
As far as the entrances are concerned, and the information I've given you, hopefully it will be helpful, but regardless, I think that, I think simply settling my bar tab from this evening would go a long way in securing future information for you and your new friends.
Of course, anything to help a friend, after all.
Oh, you're lovely. I do so enjoy working with you. Please, anytime you need to enact my services, feel free to come find me. Of course, my help with you getting in to Golden Horn the other night, we'll call that a friendly arrangement.
Yes, thank you so much for that. I will go handle the dab, and it was lovely chatting with you, as always.
As always. Now, I have young Charlie to return to. I believe he's going to be giving me more than information this evening. Excuse me.
Enjoy! And she will go pay his dab. What the hell's his dab? I swear to God.
A nobleman and a would-be
$100
nobleman
billion.
drinking together for a couple of hours can lead to some very expensive drinks.
That's fine. I'm expensing it. Legion.
That's fine. I'll throw you a number later You don't have
Okay.
you don't have Sparks there to yell at you for spending money anymore.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So you return in less than the hour that you have at hand to prepare and inform the rest of the captains about where the sewer tunnels come up into the building.
Yep. So, does that change any of our plans, guys?
Well, the pit is right before all of them, right?
Yes. So,
We'll
possibly.
just have to. How deep was it?
I think the issue is that we have the 3 of them. I don't think that getting to them will be the issue. Besides, they did have a magic field. I don't know what exactly that does, other than keep people out of the area. I don't know the extent of it. But you have all of the participants watching, and I don't know who all would end up joining the fray.
Keep in mind, though, that magical field would also keep their allies from attacking our backs.
I think the field starts after the pit.
If that's what the field does.
Does the pit start before the field or after the field?
After it's like, and I'll explain like pretty much exactly what the map is. That there was the line and the tables, however that was on.
And they might be able to voluntarily drop it, but that could work in our favor. We'll just have to. How deep was the pit?
I think it was like I don't remember what I said, but it would
Oh, no,
probably
you're
be
good.
at least. It's
10,
deep
15?
enough. Yeah, it's deep enough that like you couldn't easily climb out of it, right?
Probably 15 then.
Yeah, I would say that.
Safe enough to drop into, but not not able to be scaled out of.
Not easily,
Ooh.
anyway.
So we'll have to have some climbing equipment. Or some means of getting out of there quickly.
The other option would be, I mean, the back door is going to be secluded, but
But we would still have to contend with that magical field, and it would give them time to possibly run away. Or rather, Thorazane to run away. I have a feeling that the Gilded Horn himself would stand and fight. Oh, and while Emmy was away, Gaz would have a brief chat with Paige and tell him to, look into Sparks' former quarters and office and just make sure since that struck him as spur of the moment, maybe make sure that she took everything she needed, she didn't leave anything behind that should be returned to her, that sort of thing, since she'll be back in 2 weeks.
Okay. Paige will give you a full listing of what is there and what is not.
Well, probably after we return. It'll
After
take
you
her a
return.
little while.
Correct. After you return.
if we return.
Yes, if you return.
It's not an if.
So, you spend an hour preparing, and then you were heading where?
To the warehouse district. I'll have Urag be with those going towards the front gate. Figure that way they can communicate back and forth easily.
Well,
Okay.
do we want them to go through the front, or should we have them go through the back? Because it's pretty much going to be this. If they have a battering ram to plow through that gate, it's going to be. I think they were both similar in construction.
I think we only managed to case the front door, right? You weren't able to get to the back?
No, they
Well,
never
like
saw
when we
the back
exited.
door.
Oh, well, when we left, we weren't.
No, you went through the front door, out the front door to leave.
So yeah, that's too
You
many
don't-
variables.
You don't know where the back door is. You did not see the back door.
Gotcha.
Except from the outside. You could see a door from the outside.
And that way we know the defenses they have at the front, so we can figure out ways to counteract it, which in this case would be making sure there are enough tower shields to be able to just block those slits entirely. And possibly some crossbows along with, so that they can return fire through those slits.
Bliss, when you went to meet with Ricario, would you been fully ready to go into combat, or would you have had to go back to the Citadel and get ready?
If I was out, I probably would have just bought a couple things, but I would have been all set to go.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, well, I would actually have had to come back because I would have told them the information.
Okay.
So never mind. Them.
You had just been in civilian garb.
Yeah, I mean, I change my outfits all the time.
Still think the sewer is our best bet.
Agreed. It gets us the closest to their leadership.
With a group guarding the back door and a larger group breaching the front, we come up through the pit.
Exactly. Figure we can send our second in command, or not second in commands, but out of character, our alternate characters to the back door to just keep guard there, catch anyone that tries slipping out.
So who's taking the front assault then?
I think Lieutenant Rox was ready to return to duty, and she's
Captain?
like, or
I thought she
Captain
was
Rock, Captain Rox. Fair point.
Very well, then I shall replace her in my tome.
And I'll have Urag with them to relay instructions and battle assessments.
We can get hard enough and surprise them. We might have the opportunity to convince the Gilded Horn that he can still salvage something out of this if he chooses not to participate. But it's not something I feel we can rely on, Commander.
Nor do I. He's a little too heavily sunk into this, I believe. So who should we have with us in lieu of Sparks? Or Miss Emberglow?
Well, we could treat it like she died.
So her second, then.
Yeah.
How are you getting to the, how are you all... If you're sending Rox to the front with a bunch of the members of the City Watch, correct?
Yep.
And then you're sending your lieutenants with a smaller force to the back door, also correct?
Right,
Yeah.
and they're not going to be breaching, they're just going to stand guard and catch anyone that slips out.
And then you, the commanders and captains, are getting to the Citadel how? Are you marching through the streets with your men, or are you are you going to teleport to the warehouse and try and get in underneath?
I think maybe march through the streets until we hit a certain road, then go into the sewers from there.
Understood.
That agreeable with everyone?
Yes.
They're gonna be on guard because the Legion's on the move. So we
might want to go ahead of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound call.
That is why I suggested before we leave, having Captain Rox sign my tome.
Yep, we can do that, and Urag...
So that I can relay the command to her to begin marching the troops.
Okay, you can do that. She will sign it.
Okay, so where is our former captain's second, then?
Paige?
Hold on one second.
I'm trying to keep from looking at the Twitch channel because I know that the map will contain spoilers.
Yeah, I don't have that map up yet, so you don't have to worry about that.
Captain Bliss, you probably spent more time with the lieutenants than we did. Do you think that former Captain Sparks' lieutenant would be a good replacement for her?
Sure, yes.
Out of character, she has no idea, right?
She has no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, I suppose this is as good a time as any to test whether she's fit for a captaincy, I suppose. We've had one promotion based on a retirement, and have a combat situation erupt not long after. I suppose it's fitting that that happens again.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I think it will be fine. So who's all going? Because, like, Commander Gaz, if you're going, maybe Silver is staying behind.
I think he and Agranet can
Right.
stay behind as bodyguard. That's probably a good idea.
Commander, if Captain Trix is going to have communication available with Captain Rox, then maybe we should have... How far away can you communicate with Urag?
Just a second.
This is at a mile, I think, actually.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, it'd be too far with the districts, I believe.
So then, should Urag go with Captain Rox? And should I sign Trix's book?
I think
What if Urag went with the, Well,
if they stay here.
let's just throw out a random captain. No particular pick. Let's say I remove Preacher from my book. I can add you as well as Captain Rox, and then Urag could, for example, go with the back group so that we have communication with all three.
Makes
That
sense.
sounds like a good idea.
Okay. As Lieutenant Commander, I believe that you should make that happen.
Great.
And there's the description for Feinsteed.
Oh, don't worry, Captain Preacher. I'm not removing you from the part where my god protects you from death, only from being able to communicate into your mind.
Can you maybe remove me from that, actually?
You tend to get
Field
yourself into
reconnaissance quite a
useful but precarious positions, so
They're my favorite kind of positions. What can I say?
I will
Need the handcuffs?
I will use it sparingly as needed. I will not be using it to fraternize with you.
No offense taken, Captain Trix. I have my own methods of communicating long distance.
Well, also, we're going to be going in together, so someone had to be removed, and
Yeah.
Orad seems to provide you a modicum of power.
Bless you.
Thanks. I tried to breathe water, it failed. I'm not Trix.
Such low class role playing. How dare you?
So in terms of spells, we should probably do that prior to entering the sewers. In terms of buffs, I mean. Should I do Shield of Faith, Bless, or Sanctuary on someone?
Duration for Sanctuary is only a minute, dude.
Oh, yeah, true.
Okay, so it's going to take you over an hour to walk through the city, going through all of the gates to get
We would
to...
teleport to an adjacent district, I think.
Understood. Okay. Then, so the commanding officers will teleport to the adjacent district, or are you going to teleport the entire... I don't think Lord Foster is keen on the teleportation circles being used for military actions.
Oh,
So if you
yeah.
started taking, like, loads of troops and sending them through the teleportation circles, like, they may be under orders to be like, sorry, we're only allowing so many uniformed individuals to pass through the circles at one time. These are for civilian use only. So, like,
So
the 5 of
we'd have to
you
use
might
the
be
bridges.
able to do that, but the rest of your, like, if you're sending a large military force through this across the through the teleportation circles, you might have to send them over the bridges or in disguise.
Probably over the bridges then. May as well
Okay.
not risk an incident.
I mean, and
And Carmichael, I think, will be happily letting them through their territory.
I'd say as best we can, try to go through Dolan's territory as much as we can, because it make it seem like that Legion is reinforcing them as opposed to heading towards the Claw's location.
which district is the clause thing in again?
25, I think.
23.
Oh, 23. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
That's
it's probably just going to be easiest to have the Legion march the wall of the city. We can just say
Yeah.
that they're doing a
Public demonstration.
That could do.
drill to make sure that they don't forget how to march, since they're not marching
Yeah.
through the desert anymore.
That'll work.
Plus, also demonstrates to the populace that, hey, the Legion's here, the Legion's back.
And City Watch is on patrol to protect and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they could, like, as long as there's an entrance back into the city in 23, or close by, they can re-enter through that actual gate.
Okay. You gather the troops. You give out the orders to your individual captains and lieutenants. The primary force of the Legion begins marching as a demonstration to show the city that you are back. Almost in parade formation as they march through the districts of your allies.
Rain formation, but with battering rams.
Maybe they have a wagon amidst them, sort of thing. Or actually, what's the size of portable battering ram?
Portable rams are not that big. It's big enough for 2 people to hold it. I
Yeah.
think they weigh like
Okay.
I think they weigh like 15 pounds or something. Like, they're
Yeah.
not super big.
They're not. A portable ram, you can have, like, again, perhaps they would have a wagon that they would take with them. It wouldn't be unusual for that to happen. In the meantime, the rest of you teleport to a nearby district and move in towards the warehouse.
Right.
It is mid-afternoon. The sun is shining on Grovair. It's warm. And you can smell the sea air coming off the ocean that surrounds... Well, coming off the Thelusian Sea.
Enjoy your last few breaths of fresh air for a while.
Out of character, quick question to you guys. I only have 1 5th level slot. Do you want me to cast Aid as 5th level, or you want me to save it for something else?
Save it for something else. We have plenty of buffs because this time you'll
We're
be able
going
to do your inspiring leader. You'll be able to do your unity thing.
And
The captain's actually wearing armor.
And what is Tempest's hit points? How much does she have?
Quick question: where I am? Like, did
I was about to ask.
that? Like,
Oh,
We haven't
yes.
actually introduced her.
Prior to leaving,
Yay!
Commander Gaz, it is up to you to replace Captain Sparks as a captain, and perhaps her lieutenant would be you've already expressed that perhaps her lieutenant would be the one to do this.
Yep, and quick conference with Paige, and we'd summon her up.
Okay. Tell me what Tempest is doing when Paige finds you.
It's evening, right?
It's
Mid-afternoon.
mid-afternoon. Let's say 3. It's like 3-ish.
Probably she will be waiting for Sparks for the meeting of the Hog Club thing, and she's probably reading a book.
Okay. Pardon me, Lieutenant Tempest.
Someone died.
What did you ask?
Did someone die?
No. And it's interesting that that is your first question upon my approach. The commander wishes to speak to you in his office.
Sparks is usually the one who does this. Can you just go and find her? She's probably somewhere. She's
Sparks usually is the one who takes your requests to be summoned by the commander. The commander asked me to summon you personally. This is
yes,
this is
well,
an
but
order.
I know, but I promise Sparky that I will avoid the commander. So I don't know where that falls.
You've been given an order by your direct commanding officer, and therefore you should attend the meeting as desired. That's where that falls.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, I'll grab my book and go there. Fine.
Paige will lead you to the commander's office, and will knock on your door. Sir, I have Lieutenant Tempest here for you.
Come in. Gaz is standing at the window.
When she arrives, you can see a water genasi with green hair and bluish green skin, a scar on her face, and you will notice that she looks like she just came out of the pool, like she just like drenched in water. And every time she walks, there's like little pools that she leaves behind.
Lieutenant Tempest, right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I usually don't do this, and Sparky asked me to try to avoid you. So, you see, if it's someone dying, of course I can help, but you probably would like to talk to her.
As would I, except she sailed off with Captain Card.
I beg what?
That was about my reaction as well.
No, you're pulling my leg.
Gaz is just standing there utterly stone-faced.
Are you telling me that she pulled the lady in that swashbuckler with Captain Card?
At a rather critical moment for the Legion, yes.
Well, that's 10 golds I'm not getting back. Wait
Well,
a second.
she will be returning in 2 weeks.
No. We had some of the guys
She
and
officially...
girls.
I'll bring out the letter and show it to her, the official resignation.
Yeah. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the we had a bet on to see who she will end up with. I bet on you, by the way, so 10 gold gone. Fine. Well, it was about time. I thought that she was going to do this like years ago.
If she was planning on it, I wish she would have done it back when Broker had retired. But at any rate, currently we have 3 of our agents captured by a thieves guild within the city.
You want to kick them out. Perfect, let's go.
We'll be departing in a little bit. We have to wait for our spy master to return. We'll be
Yeah, Pinky.
leaving within an hour.
That Pinky, you're waiting for Pinky?
Captain Bliss, correct?
Okay. So that means that I can return to reading, right? I mean, I have my mace ready,
If
and I'm
that's how you
already
want
here.
to spend your downtime, sure.
Sure. Oh, I need to tell all the guys, and Okay, I need
How
to tell
long
all
have
the
you
guys
been with the Legion?
forever, like forever and ever.
Forever is
Did-
a rather long time.
Wait. Didn't Sparky talk to you?
She was in a bit of a rush when she left.
No. About she was worried about me being lieutenant, and she told me that she was going to talk to you about me. She didn't say that. She didn't talk to you about.
I'll admit our plates have been rather full these past few weeks. Especially since the
Okay.
pause emerged.
If sure, there's always baddies. Okay, let me give you the rundown. I've been with the Legion since we departed. I was under Stars. I was lieutenant of Star. Once she became commander, then she asked Sparky to take me in, and she was okay with it. And we were going to play nice and all that jazz. And at one point, I think Sparky was going to talk to you about it. I don't know.
In what regard? Apparently she didn't want you talking to me herself?
She says that I am very
Informal?
I'm not like her. You know that she always like goes on and on and on. If I see something that I don't like, I will pull on it. Do you
What?
get me? Yes.
Much like
She
your
would have
mace.
said other words, but yes.
After being in this city, I think a little bit of Frank. Well, actually, I think Captain Trix will get along with you rather famously.
Oh, I have heard about him. I cannot wait to meet him. It would
Well,
be
just a
nice
slight
to have someone with common sense around.
Well, do whatever you need to prepare for a trek through the sewers. That's where we plan on going to infiltrate their warehouse.
Cool. Okay, let me go and tell all the guys, and she will
Uh,
go down.
keep in mind, this is operational, so you can tell them about you going off with the commander and command staff, but perhaps keep the details a bit quiet. For the time-
No. You misunderstand me. I was going to talk to the guys and tell them that Sparky stopped being a virgin after 11 years of meeting her. So I'll be back.
Okay. That type of gossip, go ahead. I probably doesn't even get the time to do that before she's out the door, right?
Nope, she's just going to open the door and scream, "Hey everyone! Sparky's stopped being a virgin! Collect the bets!"
Gaz is just standing there in this posture like, oh, what did I just let myself in for? Mark space, basically.
Silver knocks on the door of your office after all of that. That's
A rather exuberant lieutenant, yes.
Good luck.
Y'all thought Bliss was bad. Like,
We needed it before that, but it's appreciated.
I'll hold down the fort while you're all gone.
Take care, Lieutenant Commander.
And listen. Don't do something that Sparks would tell you not to do.
If she really wanted that, she wouldn't have left.
Oh.
Sorry, that was unfair to you.
No, you might be right. None of us are having an easy time with this.
As commander, I should not be lashing out at others.
Yeah, but if there's anyone you should be willing to speak your mind with, I think it should be your lieutenant.
Speak my mind with yes. Essentially give a backhanded insult to no. So I apologize for that, and thank you for your willingness. This is something that's going to have to wait until after we've recovered the alley rats.
Well, let's start there. We obviously have much more present and cruel enemies in this city than we realized upon first arriving. At least one of them we can attack directly. If you find that spellcaster, make sure that he's in your line of sight and that you're not in his.
Oh, I plan on taking his hands. Much to Trick suggested in the meeting, and I find it a good idea.
Good luck.
I'll need it.
Then you head out into the city. You move in a group of just the 5 of you to the teleportation
I believe so, yeah.
circle?
Yep.
You head out of the Citadel, the group of the 5.
Actually, let's go to, I'm thinking 47. That's where Dolan's headquarters is, right?
You want to teleport there?
I'm thinking maybe, because that'd be a good misdirect in case we are being spied on.
Okay. You teleport to
We've
47.
been to the Hall of Records before, which is 41.
Yeah, you can go there. Okay.
Yeah, that'll work then.
You teleport to District 41 near the Hall of Records. It takes you about 20 minutes to get through the gate from 41 into 22. Emmy, make me a stealth roll real quick. Okay. You guys notice that Captain Bliss ducks into an alley for a moment and then ducks back out.
Care to clarify?
One moment.
Needs roll.
Presumably that was a bad stealth roll.
That was a terrible stealth roll. She rolled
I
a
was
9.
so excited. Someone from my network was just there. Just wanted to confirm some information real quick.
There are your informant told you that there are that the Claw has lookouts all throughout District 23. So you probably want to enter the sewer before that.
Sounds good. We can enter it in District 22.
Okay.
Or 26, depending on which one is closer to the warehouse.
You're in 22 already, so that might be
Yep.
that would make the most sense.
Yep.
The sewers of Grovair are as pleasant as the sewers in any other city in Oregon.
As I said, enjoy your last breath of fresh air for a good while.
They are about 10 feet wide, and there is a mixture of scents from human waste to the musky smell of rat colonies, to the enhancing odors that come from a saltwater bath, as the brackish water from the city itself and the water from the ocean kind of slosh through these tunnels. And your booted feet move in it as well.
Do we judge that this is going to be longer than a 10-minute walk?
Probably.
It's going to be
going across an entire district.
Yep.
Because I was thinking of,
doing the inspiring speech.
Not quite. Well, it won't link it, but or purity.
Captain Bliss, do you know what marks we should be looking for when it comes to where the alley rats have been?
Do I know?
I
mean, I'm assuming I would.
There's probably a system for them to like mark off. They probably have a uniform system for marking their like where they've been and where they're headed to. Probably with some form of like I don't know if there's like a written form of thieves' cant, but
there probably are like secret markings,
just like a marking, right? That shows where they've been.
To look like graffiti.
Yeah.
No, like right when we first get into the sewers, right before we go in, I will. Oh wait. There we go. I will put that up. Everyone gets 12 temporary hit points.
How long does Inspiring Leader take you to use?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Actually, can he do that while we walk?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll kill 10 minutes of the walk.
Okay.
And then also right before we go in, how much hit points does Tempest have?
Oh, and how many hit points do we gain from that?
12 temporary.
12.
And Tempest's HP?
Oh, HP is 75, sorry.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I am going to put that up, and that's going to include Preacher, Trix, and Gaz.
Okay.
So you guys will get extra 15 hit points.
And that presumably stacks with Inspiring Leader?
Yeah,
because it just increases your hit point total.
Yeah.
Okay.
but yeah, Preacher was thinking as once we start getting closer to the sewer entrance, he might want to put up that.
Well, thankfully, gas is immunity to disease anyway. But yeah, Okay, yeah, when we get within 10 minutes of the entrance. So it'll either be when we stop seeing the markings or when the markings kind of peter out.
I mean, they're probably going to have a guard, so
Yeah,
we could do it when we're about to rush the guard.
that could do, yeah.
Well, my worry was just us picking something up just by walking through the sewers.
Yeah.
Don't touch your hands.
Okay. You move down through the sewers, and you start following some of the markings. The markings are just like turn here, turn there. We turned this way. This tunnel should be the way to should be the way underneath. And you come to a major intersection that must be close, Bliss, to where you and Sparks had been that night up above on the surface. And you can read the markings as you find them.
I will look at the markings and figure out which way we need to go. Once I find the marking I'm looking for, this is the signal that this way is clear, so we can head this way. Should be fine.
It's
And we
been
try to start stealthing.
It's been about 45 minutes or so since you've left the Citadel, between all of your traveling through the waiting in line for the teleportation circle, teleporting, crossing through two of the gates, and then maneuvering your way through the tunnels. I will need a group stealth roll as you begin to move forward from here. Bliss, did you roll? Okay.
I'm not hopeful.
Yeah, your average is, let's see, 19, 20, 30, 39, 40, 53, what, right? 53, 60, is that?
Mm-hmm.
60, so divided by 5, what's that, an average of 12? Is that the average stealth roll is 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Good to know. Alright. You move through the tunnels.
And should I do Shield of Faith or save it for Sanctuary? Oh, wait a minute. Sanctuary is not a concentration, so I'll do
It
Shield
is
of Faith
not.
on myself.
Right now?
Yep.
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
Okay.
I've been detecting magic along the way, Mark.
Okay.
You know, because I can just do that for funsies.
Fair. Right around where Bliss told you that the way forward is clear, right around that same time, you did sense a magical aura.
Can we identify it real quick?
If he takes a moment. You take some time to concentrate on it and find the aura. And you sense an abjuration aura.
Yep, an abjuration aura. That's totally an abjuration aura.
Okay.
How about all of us take a quick gander once he points it out?
That said, I don't suppose that I would get any bonus if I myself knew the spell.
What do you, Adam, think the spell is?
Alarm.
And that is a spell that Trix knows?
Yes.
Yeah, you can have advantage on the roll then. Which gives you the answer regardless.
Give us the out of...
Then Trix does not know that that's what that is.
Okay. There is abjuration magic here.
Derp, 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 derp,
Suppose we should just
Okay.
double time it then.
Alex, it's just we're not going to know the answer. Clearly.
Let's go ahead. You might get lucky.
Nope, I'm not.
Well, I'll put it this way. Either you'll get lucky or you'll waste a bad roll now.
Bliss doesn't know it. Bliss would say she doesn't know it.
So yeah, we'll just double time it.
You move forward, double timing it, and continue to run. One moment you are running through sewer tunnels underneath the city of Grovair. And the next moment, you're running through the canyon in the Halrian Desert, where Thundermaw attacked the party. You can feel the heat. You can feel the sand crunching beneath your feet. Every wall is unworked brown rock. You can hear the orc warbands outside of the canyon. You can smell the ozone in the canyon from the lightning storms that surrounded the place. All of you who had been there in the desert vividly remember moving through these tunnels, and you find yourself there once again.
This is an illusion. Ignore it.
Bliss,
You're set and done, Commander.
after a few moments, you are yourself again.
What do I know? Was I like just aware of everything?
You were aware of everything, even if you had no control over it.
Can we actively try disbelieving this?
No.
Wisdom check.
You are really there, as far as you can tell.
Oh
You
my
cannot see through it. Even when you say, this is an illusion, ignore it, and try to push past it, it stays exactly as it was.
Trix, what's your vision tell you?
Does detect magic tell me anything, Mark?
It is magical, and focusing on it, it is an illusion.
This is an illusion, but I can't seem to break it. I have an idea. If I look through my familiar senses, Mark, was my familiar affected by the spell?
What forms of sight does your familiar have?
Line sight?
Nope. It is the same for your familiar.
Okay.
If you feel the walls, they feel like unworked stone, and they are warm to the touch, just like it was in the canyon. If you reach down and grab the sand on the ground, you pick sand up, and you can let the grit fall through your fingers. It is as if you are there.
I'd say, given the strength of this, it's rather understandable how the alley rats were able to be fooled.
Yeah,
They probably weren't exposed to the same trick, but
Is this a good time to tell you guys that I had no control of myself from when we left the Citadel, and I have no spells or armor or weapons now?
Wait, what?
What do you mean you have no spells or armor?
No, she has
I don't-
armor.
Sorry, no weapons. So like I have nothing.
Do you want to tell them about the bag?
Oh yeah. Can I yeet those fucking rats out?
No. You dropped them off in the alley. That's why you rolled a 9.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So that was So we dropped off some rats and like this is normal.
Bliss tells you that a swarm of rats entered her backpack, and telepathically had her pick up the backpack and carry them through the city after leaving her spell focus and her weapons behind in her room, and having her cast disguise self on herself with every single spell shot she had before leaving the Citadel. And that for the last hour, the rats have been telepathically telling her what to do and what to say to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we drown the rats first.
I think they've already fled. Right?
I don't know. Are they still there?
No, you dropped your backpack off in that alley.
Oh yeah. So yeah. No, they're gone. So
That
no
alley
drowning.
you ducked into when you talked to your contact was the rats telling you to leave the bag here.
Nice insight checks, guys. Really.
They can't figure out your lies. You roll an automatic 20. They're an automatic. You roll a 23 automatically when you lie.
Funny thing is, I was tempted to do an insight check, but
When
Yeah.
when did this start?
Oh, like when we left.
just when we left and not before then?
Like 90% sure. Like, yeah.
Okay. First things first. Do you know how to use a crossbow? Because I have one.
I mean, yeah.
You can take my crossbow. That's fine. You will have something at least. Second, I think we should push forward. Who did you talk to that knew that what we were planning?
My contact,
So
but
he needs to die?
no, I'm not. He's not the issue.
So how did you get... Have you guys been dealing with this shit for a long time, haven't you?
Not to this extent, no.
Because now I'm starting to think why Sparky left.
Yeah, I
He
wondered.
left because she's a coward.
She left because she got herself a man, and I'm 100% for that.
This is a discussion for later.
Oh yeah, where's
Right now, we are in the middle of an illusion that is powerful enough to completely fool our senses, aside from Trix's ability to see magic. How do we break this?
I can attempt to dispel it, but this level of magic, there is no guarantee I could succeed.
Have you had detect magic prepared since last session, or did
I have it at will.
What? Not detect.
the eyes.
No. I mean, did you have dispel magic prepared since last session? Because it's the same day, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I always have dispel magic prepared.
Oh, is it one of your cleric domain things?
Well, no,
Or
but
is it just...
given the paranoia and enemy spellcasters.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So,
And Bliss, do you have any of your bardic abilities left, or did the rats make you waste those as well?
I believe I still have them, right, Mark?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
What is everybody's passive perception?
17.
14.
Oh, mine's 13.
14.
Or so 17's
Oh, my
the highest. 17's the highest.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to make a roll real quick. Hold on. out of the illusion, several figures materialized. They look like orcs to you, but they could be anything. Roll initiative. Don't roll initiative yet. I need to put the actors on the board. I don't have a map for this. It will be Theater of the Mind, but I still need to put out characters.
How wide is the canyon in that case?
The canyon is
About as wide as the sewer tunnel we were walking
yeah,
in?
they're it's like let's say it's 15 foot wide.
Okay.
So it's a decent size. Let me pull everybody out onto the board, and we can roll initiative.
Dia, what kind of crossbow did Tempest give me?
Light crossbow.
Why didn't that pull onto the table? There we go. Oh, I was beyond the table, that's why.
This is gonna go great, guys. So I'm so excited. This is another battle. I'm gonna have no spell. I'm not gonna successfully cast any spells.
Okay, you
At least
can
this time you have a better reason.
you can roll initiative.
How do I set it up so I roll with advantage? Because that's what the sort of warning has for me.
Yeah, just you should be able to do it in D&D Beyond. If you can't, just roll it twice and we'll take the higher.
Just a second. Let's see.
Tempest rolled a 20, but it didn't go through, so I will fix that.
Wow, that was a hell of a swap. Yay, advantage.
Remember that you can change people's initiatives.
Yeah, you can switch out one. You can switch your initiative. You can switch what two creatures' initiatives or two allies' initiatives.
Yeah.
Right.
Creatures would be a little overpowered. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone want their initiative swapped with someone else?
I mean, I'm pretty much dead weight gonna be for these fights, so.
I mean, I have an idea, but I don't know if it's going to work.
I'm going to change the music.
Okay, so Tempest, are you willing to swap with Trix or no?
Sure.
Okay, so basically, yeah, you get put bottom of the initiative order. He gets put at the top, or second from the top. Nice little sandwich effect we've got here too.
Sorry, changing the music over is being a pain in the ass. There we go. The orcs move in on you, moving to attack. And you know what? Since we're off the side of the map here, what we can do, let's do a little, let's see if I can do a little drawing here. We'll do that.
Gaz would be at the front. Who else would be up front with me?
Yeah, go ahead and set your party's order, movement order.
Figured go 2 by 2. With Bliss probably at the very back.
That's fair.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make the tunnel the actual tunnel size here,
Okay.
so that we have it. There.
Glad I put the Shield of Faith on beforehand. And hey, everyone's in range for my Aura Protection.
Alright. There you go. Is that how everybody would be? Like that?
It works for me.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Mark, I think Gaz swapped Tempest and I.
Okay.
Yep.
So Tempest is going on
Just before the
4,
shaman.
and
Tricks on 20.
Tricks on 20. Okay. The first of these is going to make a ranged spell attack. Doesn't know that. He's gonna make a ranged spell attack against... We'll do Preacher. That is a 9, though. That is not going to hit.
Yay, their rolls are sucking as bad as ours have.
Yeah.
It might be our only saving grace, so let's hope they keep it up.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Tricks, it's your action.
I'm going to use an action to do this because it feels fair.
Okay.
I'm going to cash in my blessing by saying, hold on a second.
What do you
As a thought, O Great One, remove this illusion from your disciples' eyes.
Tricks. For you. And only you. The tunnel is no longer a canyon, and the creatures before you are humanoid. You can see through it. It is still there, layered over the sewer tunnels. It is layered over, the orc shapes are layered over these individuals. But it is transparent for you.
Okay.
Do you have any bonus actions?
I do. I'm going to hex the one in front of me, and I'm going to hex their wisdom.
Okay. Gaz.
Trix, what are you seeing?
They are our enemies. Destroy them.
They do look like members of the Claw.
At
My
that-
major concern was they were throwing allies at us.
That's what I was wondering too.
That we were gonna murk the were rats.
That's what I was thinking too. That's why I checked with Trix real quick in character. Okay, so stride forward, bonus action to light up the sword. And slashy at the one in the front.
Okay.
And try and get the one at the back then. There's presumably a reason they're standing back there.
Make your attacks. Did you ignite the sword? Did you say that?
Bonus action, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And normal roll, right?
It is a normal attack roll, yep. The first one will hit. The second one will also hit. For 16 and 20 damage, so for 36 damage. They
2d6 helps a lot.
Yes, they are standing, but they are bloodied.
Actually, you know what? On one of them, I'm going to expend a smite.
Okay.
Because I just want to get them down and get this illusion done. So, level 1 smite. Trying to find where that is, actually. Here we are.
Can roll the damage. Another 8
Eh.
damage. Okay.
Still, 44 damage is nothing to.
The first of them is going to act and move behind you, Gaz. And he's going to take his attacks with... He has pack tactics, and he also has a +2 from flanking. He will take 2 attacks with his short sword. 21 and 23.
21 misses, 23 hits.
Okay.
Quite happy I have, or put on the Shield of Faith
Yep.
now.
He is going to hit you with the short sword. It is also going to deal some lightning damage to you because of Thunder Maw. And then it is also going to deal sneak attack damage to you. So you are going to take a total of 19 damage from that hit.
Or 7.
8.
8.
If you give him resistance, it's 8.
No, minus the 12 hit point, 12 HP.
Oh, you're not giving him resistance. Okay, so 19 total. Minus the temp at
So I've
HP,
got-
obviously.
Yeah, so I've basically got 8 bonus health at the moment.
This one is going to move here and do the same thing. Though they will
Thankfully
not get
not
the
with
+2. 21, 18. Both miss?
Yep.
Alright. They're working on it. Preacher.
Okay. Something I should have done beforehand, but forgot.
Okay. Is that a, using that as what? An action? Bonus action?
Action.
What's
Action.
that? Action?
An action.
And who are you bonding?
It's going to be myself, Gaz, Tempest, and Trix.
Okay. You, Gaz, Tempest, and Trix. I'm just going to give you a little icon here.
Right. That's 1 roll per turn. You can add a D4.
Nice.
And
Does that have to be before or
Oh,
after
to the-
a roll?
Wait, it's you, Gaz, Tempest, and Trix?
yeah,
Yeah, it's the emboldening bond. It's not the...
Right. No, I know that. I just wanted to double check. I heard the correct people. And then, Gaz, you have Shield of Faith on.
Yep.
Okay.
And with the emboldening bond, can we do that after we roll, or does it have to be before we roll?
Is it the normal rules of it can be after you roll, but before you know if you succeeded?
It says, while any bonded creature is within 30 feet of another, the creature can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw it makes. Each creature can add the d4 no more than once per turn. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus and regain expended uses when you finish a long rest.
So yeah, it can use the emboldening bond for...
Right. Yeah.
It sounds like it can be after we've rolled and before we know the results, sort of thing.
That's usually how it goes.
Just wanted to double check before we... Yeah.
Alright,
It's the
and
same things. It's the same things that affect bless. Does that mean it stacks with bless? Because that's silly.
Technically,
I think it
yes,
probably would,
because
yeah.
it's not the same spell.
Adding 2d4 on all those rolls.
Well, in fairness, it's also, like, that's a
2d4
class
for
ability.
one,
So.
and then 1d4 for everything else. Because the emboldening bond can only affect one roll. Bless, I think, is multiple.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
And I always
then-
forget what's the difference between round and turn?
A turn is just a single character's turn. A round
Gotcha,
is
okay,
all
so-
characters' turns. So,
I
but we
couldn't
could-
remember. I couldn't remember which one was which. So thank you.
So yeah, in this case, it could be really helpful against saves.
yeah. And then I am going to cast this as a bonus action.
okay, where are you putting it?
Nice.
I'm putting it right next to Gat. I'm putting it in the square right here.
Here? Hold on.
Yeah. Right here, right here.
Awesome. Thank you for listening to Gaz.
Here, let me, Yeah, you know what? That works. So, nope, that's too big. Stop it. Damn it. Okay, so that is your spiritual weapon right next to the shaman.
And it is going to swing at the one that's behind Gaz.
Oh, wait. Where? Point to where you're
Yeah, that
pointing?
was me. Yeah.
It was right here. Right where...
I'm not seeing your marker.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either.
Maybe go to the ruler and kind of stretch out.
Oh.
You mean like right here, or?
No, other side.
Here?
Yeah.
Right where I have it now? Between
Yeah.
those two people?
Yeah.
And you're gonna do the one directly, like, beside Gaz or directly in front of Gaz?
Directly behind him, like the one that's closest to Trix.
Understood. Alright.
Alright.
Go ahead. So your attack roll was a 21, right?
Yep.
That will hit for 9. Okay.
Well, actually, shit. It doesn't calculate that right. Because it should be another D8, because I cast as a 3rd level spell.
Okay, go ahead and roll another d8.
You didn't cast it up. You didn't upcast it.
Yeah, when you
No, it said cast at 3rd level.
it
Oh,
says,
it does. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Okay, so that's another 5. Alright.
That is super strange. He did cast it correctly, and it was like,
Yeah.
nah, fam.
Wait, nope, I screwed that. I screwed up the upcast. Because I forgot, it's every 2 levels, not every 1.
Oh, for every
it-
2
it-
levels
So
above.
you used
I
the
used the
4th level
fourth.
slot.
You're using a
Yeah.
4th level slot?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, understood.
yeah.
Alright,
My bad.
that's fine. The next of these enemies will take 2 short sword attacks against Gaz with advantage and +2.
Wait.
That's an
Oh, this one.
18,
Gotcha.
and that's a 20. Those are still going to miss, even with advantage. Bliss, it's your action.
Cool. So I guess I'm gonna fire with the crossbow that Tempest gave me. I will target the same one that Preacher was going at.
Go for it.
Do you not have cantrips?
Yeah, you can still use...
Vicious Mockery, which is like I think I'm
Worse
better off.
than a
Yeah.
crossbow. But it would give them disadvantage on something.
And actually, I think. Let's see, which one is it? I think this one is disadvantage on wisdom or something like that. It's hexed, I know.
But it attacks intelligence, and it's not and it's not
Okay.
saving throws.
Gotcha.
It's only ability
It's
checks.
ability checks.
Why are you
Alright.
attacking? Come on.
I guess just roll the 2d or 1d20 plus Dex and proficiency,
Just
right?
you should just click on the attack roll. Won't that do it? Can't you just?
Yeah,
click
I'm
it?
clicking
It's for-
it because it's.
Oh.
Oh, it's because I didn't
I'm
add
seeing
the
it.
ammo.
Oh, okay.
You should have like 20 rounds if I gave
Yeah.
you the crossbow, right?
Yep.
Well, she might not have it on her character sheet.
Yeah, I didn't add it to the character sheet. That's why. 1 second.
Well, push comes to shove, you can just do like 1d20 and we'll figure it out from there.
She still has her bardic inspirations, which are still very useful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice.
That'll hit.
Then a crossbow's what? A D8?
Yep,
Yep.
d8 piercing.
D8 plus Dex.
Plus Dex.
Really?
Ranged weapons get it in 5th edition.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm too used to Pathfinder. When it comes to ranged, anyway.
Look, my friends and I have gone back and forth agreeing with you that probably shouldn't get it because it makes ranged weapons a bit too good, but
And I
them's
can
the
apply
rules.
sneak attack to ranged
I didn't
weapons, right?
Yes, you do, as long as they conditions for sneak attack are met.
Someone's in 5 feet of them.
So yeah,
Yep.
you get your sneak attack damage still.
Very nice.
At least I have something.
Yeah.
Actually, does sneak attack work with spells in 5th edition?
I'm sorry for doing this to
Okay.
you after
Thank
doing
God.
this to Reyna.
They're two different characters of the same player. Ouch.
I didn't mind control Reyna, I just took away all her powers.
How much your sneak attack? You just linked the. Oh, there it goes.
So it's another 3 damage.
Yeah.
11, not bad.
Not bad. Tempest?
More-
Especially given the
I have
shenanigans.
Oh, Bliss, any
More
bonus
than
actions?
vicious mockery would have done.
Bliss, any bonus actions?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Uh,
Tempest. For your
okay,
first
I'm
attack
going-
ever as Tempest.
I'm going to use Shatter on the Shaman
Okay,
on 3rd level.
sounds good.
Oh,
Uh,
Constitution save, too.
She has to make a con save. She succeeds. So she will take half that, which is still pretty decent. She's
That
not
was a mis-
concentrating on anything right now, so she doesn't need to make a concentration check. And then you do water spirit damage.
Oh, that's
No,
tricks.
That
Oh.
was me accidentally. I was trying to fix something because I just
I see
realized that.
Yeah, no. Then I will move here. And tell guys, what's up?
Rather happy I cast Shield of Faith.
Works. She will. Tricks! How tall is this place?
Is it twice as tall as me? Mark?
This place?
Yeah.
Um,
She asked how tall the sewer was. I mean, we should know that from before it
yes.
changed.
Yes, you would know that from before it changed. The sewer... Well, if it's 15 feet... If it's 15 feet wide and it's a circular...
So it'll probably be almost 15 feet at the apex.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Then I finish my turn.
Alright. Trix, the shamaness, who looks like an orc to everyone else, to you looks like a tall, slender woman in fine clothing with almond-shaped eyes and lightly greenish tint to her skin. To everyone else, she looks like an orc. She points a finger at Preacher. Preacher, you're going to take 7 psychic damage, and I need you to make an intelligence save.
You are no longer beside Gaz. Would you like to use inspiration?
Well, do it. Shit, so I don't get my...
You're out of range for my aura, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
no one's
aura
getting it right now.
feet.
Gaz and Tempest are the only ones getting it.
Alright, back to the inspiration gone, and...
Could
It's better.
do it. Could very well do it with that one.
Rolled
Fingers
6 higher.
crossed.
You rolled a 16.
8 high.
Yeah.
You succeed.
Yay!
Okay.
All right.
Spiritual weapon is in concentration, so...
Correct. Let's see. What the hell is this? Oh, that's why.
Should we be scared or
Right.
confused right now?
No, I was confused. But you should probably be both. Okay, and then she will stay right there. This guy's gonna move here. And he will attack Tempest with 2 attacks. (22) and 14.
Okay, 22 hit, but I will use my reaction for Wrath of the Storm.
Okay.
And when a creature within 5 feet that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use reaction to cause a creature to make a dex saving throw. Or it takes lightning or thunder damage. I will use thunder.
He rolls a 13.
16.
So he takes 16. How much damage does he take?
2d8.
So he takes 11 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. He is going to... And what?
And what was the damage that he inflicted on me?
Okay, he's going to do... He's going to do 16 piercing damage and 16 lightning damage to you.
In that case, since he just dealt her 32, I'm doing Rebuke the Violent.
And that will do what? Deal half of his damage to him?
Force the attacker to make a Wisdom saving throw. Failed save, attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt. Successful saves takes half the damage.
He rolled a 14.
I believe that... Let's see. Yeah, my DC, I think, should be my spellcasting one, right?
Yes, spellcasting DC.
16, so it failed. Takes the full 32 on top of that.
Okay, so she's
It
taking
is not-
32, and he's taking 32.
Yep. Plus the 11 from the Wrath of the Storm.
Yep,
That is... Ouch.
that is in fact ouch.
Although that's now my Channel Divinity gone.
You only get one of those?
Yep, I only...
Yeah, clerics get
today.
Trix, it is your action.
Bliss, the lady that you met, what color was her skin?
Can I confirm that it was what, blue? I'm like 90% sure it was blue.
Did I say greenish tint? I would have meant bluish tint. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, a bluish tint.
Okay, well, I was going to save this for when we were inside, but... Oh well. Takes up a whole chunk, but the important thing is that I need to put a water elemental beside her. It's anywhere within 90 feet.
Okay. So you're creating your water elemental, dude?
Well, elemental spirit. I don't want to say
Right.
it's a water elemental, but
Right.
yes, a water elemental spirit.
Did I not give you a water elemental to use?
You know, I have silver. I can use my Azathod, but that if I summon my tentacle, that's
No,
also
here.
going to use that.
There you go. You can use that token. You should have that now. You can pop that
Let me-
down where you want it.
Oh, there it is, water elemental. Okay.
Obviously, you'll
Might
be
have-
using the other stats, but... Oh,
You need to make
nice.
it smaller. It's only a medium creature.
oh, right. I will make you a token for this at some point.
Fine. Yeah, just if you can shrink it for now.
I am.
And it doesn't have 114 hit points. It has 59. No, 58. Sorry. 57. My math is bad tonight. Sorry, I have a bit of a headache.
You're good, man.
It happens.
Yeah, but he has 57 hit points.
Yep, I edited it. So he has 57 hit points now, and he is the correct size.
And I believe he can make his attack, which he makes 2 attacks since I cast it at the 4th or 5th level. So,
Nice.
Oh, wow.
I assume both those hit.
The 21 hit from the spiritual weapon, so...
Let me see something.
21 hit a different character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true, I forgot.
Do those hit, Mark?
I am just double checking to see if she has
Any way to...
any way to increase her armor class. Otherwise, yes.
Oh,
they
okay.
hit.
That's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's 23 damage.
Hell of a bonus on that. Because the actual die rolls were unfortunately not great.
It is
Plus 9 to hit.
1d10
Plus
plus 4
9.
plus the spell's level. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice. That would do it.
yeah. It and then with I would just have to check. Are they within 6? She's within 60 feet of me.
I believe she is. She is.
Boop.
So she's taking 23 damage. Oh, that's
Does an 18 hit her? Mark, does an 18 hit her?
Yes, an 18 will hit her.
Then she's taking 1 cold damage as well. So
Understood.
So it brings it, hey, it brings it up to an even 24.
Understood. Okay.
also that lasts the elemental spirit lasts for an hour, so that's why I don't mind burning it now.
That's fair.
Nice.
Gaz, it is your action.
Okay, this one is bloodied, right?
The one in front of you is bloodied.
So I'll attack that one
Use
again.
of Hex, yep, is already done. Ooh.
That.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Those will both
Very
hit.
consistent. God damn.
Poor boy.
Okay, so the
35
first
damage.
Did the first one drop him or no?
No.
I'm assuming not.
No, it does
Okay.
not.
Then the second one.
The second one will, yes.
Okay.
What does that mean? I suck my hex back up to use next round?
Yep.
Whoop.
And Gaz will turn and face these two, putting his back to the Dragon Soul guy. Basically daring them to step a foot away from him.
Okay. All right. The creature behind you is going to move one space over to here, and then will attack you.
Flanking again.
Yep. And miss both times.
Good rolls or bad?
Terrible rolls.
Well, better than getting a 21. Or at least it feels better than getting a 21.
You're saying it feels better to miss by a large margin than a small one.
Exactly.
This one is going to
Makes
move
sense.
around you to behind Tempest and start attacking her.
Oh. I shouldn't look up on the screen on the stream because it's showing their stat blocks.
Yeah.
That's what the
You can pop the
window
chat
popped
out.
It's okay. I have it on a monitor in portrait mode, so as long as I just look at the bottom half of the screen to read the chat, I don't glance up that high.
Understood. 17 and 19. I'm sorry, no. 19 and 21 to hit you, Tempest.
Okay. Well, hit.
Alright. You're going to take... You're going to take 16 slashing and 11 lightning from the first hit. And then you're going to take... I'm sorry. You're going to take 16 piercing and 11 lightning from the first hit. And you're going to take 6 piercing and 6 lightning from the second hit.
On the first hit,
You can shield others. So you
That's a
take the
reaction.
damage. You take the damage instead.
yep.
Okay.
So how much was the first damage?
The first damage was 16 piercing and 11 lightning, so it would be
27.
27 damage total. And the second
Alright.
hit is
19
12
off.
damage. Preacher.
Preacher is going to move up to here, which I know puts him in the line of fire. And he is going to cast this. Actually, I take that. Yeah.
You changing your mind or what?
No. I'm keeping that as is.
Okay.
Okay, and then for my bonus action, I am going to have my spiritual weapon move and attack the one to the right of as we're looking. This one.
Wouldn't that
Here.
cancel spiritual weapon out? Oh no, it's not concentration.
It's not
Crazy.
concentration.
Wow,
Yep.
it's awesome.
That's why I was doing the nya.
Understood.
And do you see my? Oh wait, sorry. Ignore that.
Okay.
Or
Oh, you had to attack with it.
yeah, I forgot about that. But I was trying
And
to.
doing-
I was trying to add on the extra D8 instead of having to roll it.
That's
roll
okay.
manually.
Just roll it manually.
Just do yeah.
That'll hit. And
Okay.
she'll take
12 damage.
12. Yeah.
Okay.
You see which one I'm targeting with that one?
With the spiritual weapon.
Yeah,
Which one are you targeting with the spiritual weapon?
the one on the other side, the opposite side.
So
That
this
one.
one here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so he's going to take 12, right? Okay. Bliss?
So I'm gonna fire with Tempest's crossbow. I'm going to target. I'm actually gonna target the one in the back behind Tempest.
So the same one I just hit. Good call.
We'll do that. And I added the ammo. What are you doing? Okay, whatever. Screw that. All right, we're just gonna do the same roll.
Oh, as Preacher is casting his spell, like he shouted out to Tempest, heal thyself.
Alpha. All right, never mind.
You're not of me. Don't tell me what to do.
Technically,
Well, I mean,
considering he's a captain and you're a lieutenant, he is a boss of you.
Shouldn't that be a little
guys never
higher?
told
I mean, it's
me.
still probably not going to hit, but shouldn't that be higher?
What's that? The
Then
attack?
+3.
Yeah,
Because I think they're...
are
Bards
you
proficient
proficient with light
crossbows?
crossbows?
I am. What the
So
hell?
then it should be another plus what, 4? So it should be
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, is that 11 hit?
Well, who are you attacking?
The back of the same one Preacher just attacked.
This one here?
Yeah.
No, that will miss.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
Tempest?
Going to hit the one in front of me with second level spell inflict wounds.
Which one in front of you?
I'm assuming this one.
That is one.
Okay.
Yeah,
You wanna
that is
use
going to
your
miss.
Do you want to use your 1d4?
Yes. How?
Just, yeah. Backslash roll one. There it is.
Oh, nice.
That will still miss.
Oh,
Yeah, worth a shot.
Worth a shot. And
Bonus actions?
yeah, that's bonus actions. Nope.
Okay. The shaman. I'm deciding what spell she needs to use here because she is surrounded on two sides.
And in the meantime, just to clarify, the max HP went up by 15, right?
yes.
Okay, and the temp HP was 12. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see this. Okay. Trix.
Hmm?
Make a con save as she points a finger towards you. That will succeed.
I point a finger toward her.
Okay, you are going to... You succeeded, so you only take half damage from this. So you are going to take 30 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Ow!
That's half
Okay.
damage.
So I need
I-
to check something quick.
You need to make a con. Do you need to make a concentration check on your water elemental?
I do. I'm figuring out what the DC is right now.
It would be 15.
It's 9. Well, it's 10.
Why is it 10?
It's half the damage I actually took, and 12 of that was temp HP.
Ah, okay.
And I have
Nice.
advantage on saving throws to maintain spells because of Eldritch Mind. So I'll
Nice.
take either one
Hold
of
on.
those.
Hold on, I need to double check something because it's not like Arcane Ward. It might still, you might still have to make the full one.
Which
I
is
didn't-
future reference because he got 15 minimum anyway.
Yeah, I mean I have a 19, so
Yeah, that's fair. You're gonna make it, but it is important for future reference.
yeah, it is.
Um,
You're right. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, temp HP actually counts as damage.
Because you still took the damage, it's just that
Yeah.
you had more health to start with than usual. Or something like, is it Arcane Shield that can mitigate damage?
In Shield, you don't get hit at all. So
Yes.
that's an
Okay.
entirely separate thing.
Uh,
It's like a creature that only protects you. It's very interesting the way it works.
Whenever you take damage while you are concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration. The DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is higher. If you take damage from multiple sources, yeah, it would still be because
It would still be okay.
it would still be
you're right.
15. It would still be 15.
Yep. Okay, that's good to know then.
Yes.
But yeah. Okay, but either way, I made it. So
Okay.
all right.
You have advantage on con saves to maintain concentration. That is
The Eldritch Mind invocation, new from Tasha's.
yeah.
Well, there is also the feat for that, right?
There's
Warcaster.
Warcaster, yeah. Which I think John took, but I didn't have to take it because I
Eldritch
already
Mind.
had it from a name. Yeah, I already had Eldritch Mind available to me.
Yeah, I think the one thing that I get from Warcaster he doesn't is that I can essentially make a opportunity attacks with a cantrip as opposed.
Yeah, if someone provokes an opportunity from me, I'm gonna
Oh,
have to
nice.
stab him with a dagger.
Oh, actually, it's just reaction to cast a spell at that creature. It's just the casting time of one action and must target only that creature. It's
But-
not just a cantrip.
I
But
always thought it said
typically,
cantrip. That's crazy.
when do I go around without casting a spell? It would have to be a cantrip.
Oh,
All
true.
right. This dude is going to attack Preacher. And miss with advantage. And that is a 15 with advantage.
Ow.
Did he? The 15 doesn't hit you, does it?
Nope.
Okay. Tricks.
Let's take out this one next, I think.
All right, I am well. I think I'm gonna. Oh, never mind. I don't have. That was an aside to myself. I'm gonna continue to pummel her by
Yep.
not doing anything.
Go ahead. Those will both hit. Okay.
And I'm assuming that one misses.
That will miss.
Okay. Then I will not roll damage for that one.
It's fair.
She hasn't been concentrating at all, has she?
Nope.
Unfortunate. Okay. Then I am actually going to pull back a little bit.
Understood. Gaz?
A couple things real quick, because I did take damage on the one... Or, actually, I've taken damage twice, so I've got to roll that a second time. Okay, pass both. But when I take the voluntary damage through Aura of the Guardian, do I have to roll the...
Con save?
Yeah.
Yes, it's whenever you take
Okay.
damage. Anytime you take damage, you have to make a concentration check.
Okay, just wanted
Okay.
to double check.
Yep.
And rounding on this guy... Well, actually, how's the Dragon Soul looking? Because I think he's in reasonably bad shape.
He is above bloodied.
And the guy between Preacher and Tempest?
He's been hit once.
I'll go
is
for
this-
the...
So is the one to the left of Preacher the most wounded looking?
The one to the left of Preacher is, in fact, the most wounded looking, yes.
Naturally. I'm going for the one to the right of Preacher because I don't want him flanking my captains
Fair.
and lieutenant.
Fair.
You should crit. Just
That-
throwing it out there. I
will
think
hit.
it's solid.
That will
Wow.
also hit.
I'm being really consistent on those rolls.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Talk about consistency there.
Thanks.
Okay, he is now beyond bloodied. The one to the south of Tempest, the Dragon Soul. I mixed up the combatants this round for some reason. I did one of the Dragon Fangs first, and so I'm just having the Dragon Soul go now. Is going to attack Tempest. He is going to... No, he's going to let this guy to the left of Preacher go first. They act on the same initiative. They do not act on the same initiative. Never mind. He's just gonna go. He's gonna attack. He's gonna attack Tempest twice. 19. Actually, it'll be a 21 and a. How am I rolling a freaking 6 with advantage? This is ridiculous. 21.
Oof.
Wait, does that mean that was a critical failure?
No. Nope. So 21 to hit Tempest. So I know that hits.
Yeah.
So she's going to take 35 damage total from that.
Oof.
Actually, just a second. Or, not that one. There we go. So, Gaz takes that 35 instead.
Well, I guess this is one way to hit Gaz.
Yep.
Okay. You take
That does mean you
35
have to
damage,
make,
Gaz. And you need to make a concentration check.
Oh, it was a 17, so you're good.
Yeah.
Whew.
Alright. The guy on the other side of Preacher is going to make a pair of attacks against him. 24 and 24.
Both hit.
The first attack is going to do 12 slashing and 9 lightning.
21.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the second attack is going to do 9 slashing and 8 lightning.
17.
I think you have to make a pair of con saves for
Nope.
Beacon of Hope.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For Beacon of Hope.
You do get my bonus, though.
What's the
So-
bonus from you? Gaz?
Scrolling through now. Here we are.
You also have advantage, John, because you took Warcaster.
Okay, but what is your charisma modifier, Gaz?
Charisma modifier is +4.
Okay, so that's a 15.
That goes for the first one, and also again for the second one. It's
So
good
that's
now.
a 20.
Yeah.
Because the first attack did... Fine.
21, so 11.
Yes.
One round up.
Yep. Okay. Preacher, it is your action.
Okay. I am to Gaz going to cast Cure Light Wounds at 3rd level.
So, 24?
Plus his wisdom mod.
28.
So,
No, there's no roll.
yeah, it's the Beacon of Hope, right?
Yeah. And oh wait, where did Foundry go? What?
Yeah, you just dumped out of Foundry.
Did you accidentally hit the close tab button?
Andre's had enough. Has had enough of your cleric-y healing. Foundry cast Banish.
Huh. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting back in. But yeah.
Okay, there you are.
Yeah. And then I'm also going to, for my bonus action, I will move my, I will move the weapon to this one and attack the one right there.
This one I've damaged, just so you know.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, never mind. I take it back. I'll keep it as is then. And let me try this again. Okay, did that go through this time?
Yep.
Alright.
And did
Hey,
you...
look, you did it right.
I think, did you, what was it? Yeah, you empowered yourself, right? Would that apply to your spiritual weapon attack?
I can use it.
May as well.
Mark says otherwise.
Wait, you're doing what with that?
I'm going to try to add my D4 to the attack roll of the spiritual weapon.
Says you make a melee spell attack.
Yep, you can do that.
So that would
Nice.
be 18 to hit.
And that doesn't get benefits of flanking, right? Just like the tentacle?
Guessing not.
It does not.
Okay, so it's like the tentacle.
That's
if
20 damage,
it can't
though?
be hit, it can't flank.
Well, no,
Okay.
it's 17 force. It doesn't.
Oh,
D4
I see that. Yeah. Sorry, that's my fault. I'm looking at my notes while I do this, so I'm back and forth between that.
No rush.
I was, I'm not sure if the 15 would have hit, but damn. That's a lot of good damage.
Almost three short of max. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
Oh no! Wait. No, max is 20.
Still good.
Let's see. You have the tricks. You have the water elemental up, and that is concentration, right?
Correct. Yeah,
So
I realized that
your hex
I
is
wouldn't
down.
have hex anymore.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just wanted to double check.
I had realized that a couple of rounds ago. That's why I stopped mentioning it.
Understood.
So thankfully Gaz did kill the one guy.
Bliss?
Although I did just realize that it's an ability check to concentrate, so I should always hex con. Going forward.
At least on a caster, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the guy you targeted... Actually, I think he might have been a caster. I'm not sure. No, he wasn't. I don't think so.
Whatever. He's
Anyway.
casting Blading on the ground right now, so whatever.
What you doing, Bliss?
So I'm gonna attack the guy by the spiritual weapon that is, I'm hoping, near death.
Probably
and
looking
here's
in bad
hoping-
shape.
Here's hoping this. I fixed it now.
Let's try it.
Nope. It's fine.
Are you doing it through Beyond 20 or Foundry?
I was doing it through Foundry. Let me.
Well, Foundry, you've got. Let's see. You've got
What
weapon.
level of rogue does Bliss have?
2. Never mind. I used it through D&D Beyond, and that was a trash roll, so that's fine.
That will miss.
Yeah, I
Is-
figured.
You could do the old Spark special of bonus action to hide, then attack with advantage.
That is true.
Except I don't think there's any place
I don't
to
know if
hide.
there's
in this
anywhere for her to
illusion.
hide
I
in
mean,
a tunnel.
it's not working out. But I will give Gaz a bardic of inspiration. Way to kill these things, Commander. You're doing fantastic.
Dive
Tempest?
into the poo water. It'll be fine.
I will
Nobody
not
can see
do
the
that.
poop water except for you.
Doesn't matter. Bliss would rather die.
Who's hurt besides Gas and Tempest?
Preacher.
Preacher took a bit. The
Preacher.
three of you have taken damage.
Yeah.
So neither Trix nor Bliss?
Yeah, we're good.
Well, I mean, I took 18, but meh.
I thought you took
Well-
30.
Well, after everything was said and done, I took 18 damage.
Oh, yeah, because of the temporary H point.
Yeah, I'm down 3 hit points from my normal max.
Nice.
So
Well, I can heal 6 people, so it's fine. You can
Oh,
you can
nice.
heal 6 people, then sure.
Sure. Okay, I'm going to use a 3rd level prayer of healing, and I'm going to say, Krakadon, I have a boo-boo, and so this guy, please help.
Problem with that. Check the casting
What?
time.
Oh, 10 minutes. Never mind. First time playing a cleric. Never mind. Okay,
It's more of an out of combat thinger.
fair enough. Then I will cure wounds myself then.
Fair.
Don't,
Actually,
don't,
what level?
Uh,
Looks like you went 3rd.
yeah.
So you get 24 plus your wisdom, right?
24 plus, yeah. It's maximized because of Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
Nice
Yay.
synergy.
that Preacher's doing what Preacher does.
And I will stay here.
Okay. The shaman is going to move to here.
I believe that gets opportunity.
It does. Just from the water elemental.
Yep.
Because he actually provokes.
That's a
Oh,
crit.
nice.
That's a crit.
Yep.
God.
22 damage.
Okay. She is still standing. But that hurt. She is going to grab the Dragon Soul and completely change the spell I'm going to use. Instead, she's grabbing the Dragon Soul and grabbing hold of the fallen comrade, and she is going to plane shift away with the two of them.
Your commander just abandoned you.
Tricks.
Gaz, you can't counterspell that, can you?
Actually, could I?
You can attempt.
I'll give it a go. Why not?
Sure.
So you're making an ability check.
Let's see. Spellcasting ability. Okay.
But hey, that means you can add your 1d4.
Yep. So I do ability modifier cast, right? Off of charisma?
Yeah, so you can... The 1d4, just be safe.
So I think I might stop that.
Oh,
think
maybe
you
I'm
do.
hoping. Oh my god, does he? Please don't let this bitch get away, I swear.
This is a different bitch, unfortunately.
I don't know if it is.
No, I think it's the same
It's the same.
Yeah.
This is
Oh.
this is boss bitch as opposed to assistant manager bitch.
Not this time. So what's her facial expression at this point?
Slightly panicked. I have to recalculate all the damage that's been done to her.
Yeah, and primarily from Trix alone, really.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else besides Trix and his
Although-
tentacle things.
To be fair, the Dragon Soul gets stacked before you do, Trix.
Yeah, let me...
He does. You're right. You're right. Let me move him back. You're absolutely correct.
Well, yeah, he got removed from the initiative order.
Yeah, he had a 24. You are absolutely correct.
So thank you, Captain Bliss, for reminding me of that.
Yeah,
Alright, so hold on.
I can't cast spells, so I mean, someone has to.
I've heard of magic. He says while summoning water elemental.
The wizards everywhere cry as they study hard to master.
Wizards are crying hard, and I'm just like,
Best part is,
My-
Gaz gets that particular spell because of his oath.
You get counterspell because of Oath of Redemption?
Yep.
Yep.
It's all about crowd
So
control.
Weird.
Well, it makes sense, though, because it's about crowd control.
yeah, you could use that to protect an entire crowd from a fireball.
Yep.
Who would ever cast fireball on an
Yeah, the
innocent
same with,
crowd of people?
Let's see, I get sleep, hold person. What else do I get off of that?
Yeah, you're right. It is a lot of control.
Which, again, absolutely makes sense. Like, it's thematically fitting.
Okay. Alright, she's not happy.
Yeah, Sanctuary, sleep, and
Why
first
did the
level.
language change?
What do you mean?
Counterspell and Hypnotic Pattern are the third level spells.
The language, my language for Foundry is in some other language right now.
Click on your character. And then look at it.
Oh, hey, now I can read it.
Did you click on your water elemental?
Yes. So it was in Primordial.
Nice touch.
Huh. Interesting.
And yeah, she stays put because, yeah,
She stays put. Okay, in that case, with her spell countered, she is going to... She moved up there. Her spell was countered. She is going to...
Move back.
Yeah, she's going to move here. The Dragon Soul is going to...
Mark, you're being told to check chat. I don't know
Oh,
what
I see that.
for. What about?
yeah. What about?
Oh, wait. I need to check something.
He's not beside Gas. That's
Gaz, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did you use your reaction to protect someone from damage?
Shit.
Gaz, I swear.
Trix, it's your action.
Well, at least I get the third level slot back.
That's true.
Is it worth it though?
Yeah, and it was still in the same round,
It
so you wouldn't
was.
have gotten it back at the start.
It was.
Because she was the very end of the round order.
Yep.
Yep.
So then, rewinding to the point where you said your commander just abandoned you.
Correct.
Yep.
And now, Trix, it's your action.
Which is absolutely factual.
Don't worry, you'll meet a god today. I can't get them close. I can't get this one close enough to actually hit anything. Oh well, I'll just put my tentacle there. I don't have enough movement. But I can punch the bejesus out of someone.
How far can the tentacle move? Just 20 feet?
30 feet. It would stop in Preacher Square.
Oh, it can't share a square space?
No.
Oh, could it float above us, or does it have to be on the ground?
I'm not going to try and be tricksy about it.
Well, I was going to say, we do have the tunnel wall here, so it could technically be growing out of the wall above Tempest's head, for example.
It doesn't say that it has spider climb, so I'm just keeping it on the ground.
Understood.
Okay.
Does
Good
17 hit?
Yes, both of those will hit.
32 damage.
Yep. That's huge.
I don't suppose when she plane shifted, it turned back into a sewer for everyone.
It did not.
Boo.
Yeah. Is that your action? Do you have tentacle attacks?
The tentacle can't hit anybody.
Oh,
I believe
yes,
it
you're
has
right.
a...
Gaz?
Oh no, he can hit something within 10 feet of it. I didn't realize it had reach.
Okay. Whip
Nice.
that thing over Gaz's head then.
At which one?
That's a non-nat. Same one.
Okay, that will hit.
Another 4.
Yeah. This Dragon Fang is going to keep wailing on Preacher.
That's Gaz's turn.
Oh, you're right. I accidentally skipped you. I'm sorry.
All right. Gaz will...
That year to kill me, aren't you, Mark?
I'm always eager to kill players. I mean, did I say that loud?
Gaz will attack the one that's severely hurt.
Or take away their powers. He likes to do that too.
Only to you, Emmy. Only to you.
Apparently.
So,
You're such a good sport about it. You take it with a smile.
yeah, not great damage, but how's this one looking?
Dead. After that hit, yeah.
And instead of the extra attack, is there a chance I could hold that action and basically intimidate this one into surrender?
No,
or
you
because-
use the attack action.
Yeah, you use the attack action, so you get a second attack.
Okay.
And I will tell you off the bat, he will not surrender.
Okay.
Yeah, we're murdering people. We're not doing prisoners.
That.
Oh yeah. Hang on.
That
Use your
will,
1d4. It's a new round.
That will hit.
18.
That will hit. That will put him down thanks to the extra 4 that the tentacle did.
Nice.
Yay!
As the last of the fanatical followers of Thundermaw, her offspring, who appear as orcs to all of you, except for Trix, fall. You look around and realize that no, the tunnel, in fact, is still the caverns where you met that ancient and powerful creature in the desert. And we will take a break here. We'll be right back.
It was purposeful.
we are back. Okay.
Ooh.
Dinosaur story.
So, here you are. Trix, you know you're in the sewer tunnels. But as for the rest of you, it appears that you are in the caves just beyond, just where the Legion had its greatest fall.
First things first, before I get any, before I do anything else, who is wounded?
Yes.
I mean, I took
think-
some.
I think Bliss is
well,
the only one that did not take damage.
Yep,
Yeah.
but I'm also dead weight, so let's go.
And on the plus side, you're also not negative weight, or
Yeah, I
That's
will.
true.
As we're collecting ourselves, I will offer Bliss a dagger. I have extras if this helps.
As a reminder,
Thanks.
Bliss, also the bodies have short swords on them.
Oh,
That's
Sure.
true. I will pick up
And
one
that's
of those.
better.
do they have lightning enchantments on them? Or is that just a belief thing on their part?
I believe it's just a belief thing on their part.
So basically, like my divine smite active all the time, sort of thing.
Yes.
Okay.
So they have that. They are not casters, so they do not have a focus or component pouch. However, as a reminder, Bliss, once you do have spell slots back, any spell that doesn't require a material component, you can still cast without a focus.
Well, doesn't that require a short rest, or
I don't know.
No, I'm the short rest.
Sure,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
other classes have things like arcane and divine recovery, right? So,
Yeah.
but I don't think that.
I got
she
nothing.
does.
I mean,
Yeah.
she shouldn't be completely without a spellcasting focus.
What
Did they
else?
have her leave all her instruments behind?
I left
believe so.
everything behind.
Oh, unfortunate. Oh, look at that in my inventory. You probably are going to be grossed out by it, but Trix hands you his component pouch.
Do you have a spellcasting focus? Oh, the rod. The rod of the pack.
But I still have my component pouch.
Okay.
But, you know, it's going to be Trix's creepy component pouch. But,
Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
It's got
Shoot.
components for all the types of spells that Trix would cast.
Of course. She will accept it out of like thanks and like, you know, but she's probably like not gonna use it. She's gonna just like tuck it away and try to pretend it's not there.
Yeah, it's still in my inventory, so. Well, I suppose follow me.
Very well, Trix.
Yep. Trix will lead the way since he can actually see through this illusion.
I would like to use a 24 to try and follow the backtracking of the people who came to accost us.
Okay, you can try to do so. That's a Yeah, that's your survival roll to look for. Okay.
You also get to add the plus or D4.
I can, but
How long
Oh,
does
yeah,
that
you
last?
That's sweet.
May as well. I mean, it's once per turn.
how long does that last, John?
I believe an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, may as well boost that higher.
25.
Okay.
Depending on the DC, that might have even been just enough.
Tricks. So, as you can see transparently through all of this, one of the things you begin to notice as you are following like the tunnels that these people have come down is that you can still feel the gritty sand feeling beneath your feet, and if you like press your hand against the wall, you still feel the rocky surface of the illusion and the heat coming off of it. You can see through it, but you are still engaging with it as if it is present. If you try to like reach through the sandy floor to touch the water, like you feel the sand. You don't feel the water. You can feel the sand under your hand. But you continue to move through these tunnels, tracking your
Wait,
enemies.
as an aside, John, was that 16 or 17 hit points you gave back?
16.
16. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I just wanted to add that back in. I just realized I had forgotten to do that.
How much more are you down yet, Dia?
No, with the 16 I'm full.
Oh, okay.
I'm still
Yeah,
21 down, but I can do lay on hands for that.
I'm 2 down, so don't worry about me.
Creature, how about you?
I'm over my max, although I'm still down I'm over my normal max, but I'm still down from the actual max from aid, but that's only 10, so I'm
Yeah.
good.
Preacher, while we're moving, tell us one of your stories.
Tempest will look at Griggs like,
How about no? What are we
No.
gonna do anything about this illusion, or are we just gonna pretend it's not here?
oh,
Well,
I
that's
think
what
that
I'm
we
doing. Is it not working for you?
Nope.
Just follow me.
You
So,
go ahead. You tell me. You go ahead.
so Commander, dude.
I can't. The Inspiring Leader only has or to be used again has to be taken short rest.
Oh, it's a short rest recharge. Okay, never mind.
Yes.
Commander, dude. It's not that I do not appreciate the knight in shining armor thing that you got going on, but I'm a big girl.
Not far enough ahead.
I can take care of myself. I know that you probably are used to saving Sparky all the time, but I'm a
All of my captains.
cleric. I have the power of Krakadon.
She
He's
looked like
really
an orc
cool.
to me.
What is with everyone in tentacles?
So
So
in the
that you
future,
like
I'll
them.
keep it in mind.
Yes, thank you.
And I
Um,
also only recently gained the ability to cast that particular spell. So unfortunately, this was actually the first opportunity I could have had to use it.
Yes, I'm familiar with your god Tempest. Many mistake people of my order for followers of your god.
oh, I thought that your god was like Krakadon's causing second times remove or something.
No,
I-
I follow a creature that would like to bring about the gods ascending to the mortal plane again, so that he may kill them.
I mean, is this the time to have like religious conversations, guys? I mean, like, pray to your gods because we might get yeeted at the end of this, but like, we're not in a great position, I would think.
And we can
I'm
concentrate on the
fine.
fact that we are on a tunnel, or we can ignore it like we have ignored probably everything else. Okay, about that. When you mean all the gods, do you mean all the gods or only certain gods? Does he has a list? Because I don't mind him doing that to Oret. He's kind of annoying. But
Guys,
Krakadon is
I
a bro.
don't want to get Preacher started. Can we ex-nay the god talk, please?
She may be right. Stealth might be a bit better order at hand.
Actually, yeah, we probably shouldn't reduce stealth, shouldn't we?
I mean, they know we're here. Is it really?
Fair point.
I just don't want to hear them talk. I like the sound of my own voice. Some other people, not as much.
Trix, after about
Just out of curiosity, Mark, does my water elemental look like it's made out of sand?
No,
Or does it
looks
still look
it's
like
made
water?
out of water. It looks like it's made
Okay.
out of water.
Alright.
As you move
I was
through,
just curious if the illusion hit it.
as you move through these tunnels, you go about 100 feet through this tunnel, and then you lose any sight of any footprints that you could use to track your attackers.
Maybe look up then? We'll only see sky, but you did say it would likely, or Bliss, you reported that it would be beneath the pit, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll look up to the sky
You look up
and see.
you look up and you see through the illusion that no, this is a part of the tunnel. The tunnel does have an intersection here, but as you look
okay.
down each way of the intersection, you see no sign of where they. Well, no, you can see around the corner heading to the left that the footprints continue from, or the signs of their passage continue in that direction, but right after the turn, they just kind of like disappear.
All right. Well, I'll follow the footprints to their end, and then just say and let them know that the footprints end here.
See,
There has to be something triggering this illusion that if we can get rid of it, we might be able to have some better sense of direction. Maybe I could see like thieves' camp markings or anything.
or possibly detect a secret passage.
There are no secret passages that so far that you've seen.
Well, then
Give
again,
me- You guys can't see anything, right?
Exactly.
Trix can. Trix, give me an investigation roll as you are moving through the tunnels. Also, if you are going to be taking your time investigating, you'll be moving at a slow pace to actually be checking everything out.
Then
Oh my god.
You have an inspiration.
Don't know if we're gonna get much better out of tricks for an intelligence
To
roll.
be fair, I think with a 3, we'll reasonably get better. Maybe not enough, but we'd probably get better. Up to him if he wants to use the inspiration, though.
If you
or
do, I'll give you a bardic of inspiration too.
okay, that moves it up to a 15.
And the bardic inspiration gives what?
Oh yeah, I guess I could use that too. That moves it up to an 18.
Oh, it's a 1d8.
Oh, it's a
But-
D8.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
right.
Okay, then.
Very
Oh.
nice.
All right, so when I roll the
Please
right
get us outta
frame
here.
mark, it's now a 24. Thanks to the group effort.
We're really trying to get out of this.
Very
illusion.
nice.
All right, give me 1 second.
I was waiting to hear, oh, it was a DC 25, sorry.
I know, but if I find out whoever did this, I'm literally gonna stab a dagger somewhere where the sun don't shine.
You are.
Maybe you should ask your thief contact if Thorazine is right for you.
Technically, I think it's Thorzane because there's an
Yep.
apostrophe.
The only other character we've encountered besides Gaz that has that sort of naming convention. The punctuation shaker.
Yes. You're searching through the tunnels, moving at a slow pace, searching for something that would be creating this illusion spell or something that, or some secret passageway or doorway. As you search, you, Trix,
Mhm.
come across a hidden door behind the walls, behind the stone walls of the illusion. When you try to interact with it, however, all you can feel is the stone wall. You're down here for searching for 15 minutes, 20
Okay.
minutes, 30 minutes. The illusion is not dissipating.
I would say once we're here for a decent, we should send word up above about what's going on.
Am I getting like mental contact from Urag yet or no?
Yeah, I think that between the it's been about an hour and a half or an hour and 45 minutes since you left the Citadel, and you hear from and after I'd say about 2 hours total, you hear from Urag that the lieutenants are in position.
Shall I give the order, Commander?
Not until we're able to break this illusion.
Okay, well, I can't actually touch this hidden door here. The illusion won't let me.
What in blazes is this thing?
You're muted, John.
I do have one night suggestion, but it is a gamble, given my capabilities. But at this point, I don't see us having much of any other option.
I would say do it. You mentioned it towards the start, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And
You need to roll.
Is it an ability check?
It is.
so I can add my D4.
You could also get inspiration if Bliss wants
Yep.
to give it.
How long?
Bliss,
how
to get
long
out
does
of
the
this,
D4
I
last?
would.
How long does the D4 last?
He said an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's a spellcasting check, so that's a plus.
4.
Yeah.
She
So
will give
can
you a bardic
You can do
of
1d20
inspiration
plus
too, then.
1d4 plus 1d6 plus 4.
It's 1d8.
Oh,
Actually.
1d8.
Do you have your inspiration yet?
Yeah, he used it.
Yeah.
Could
Someone
any of
wanna
us
give
have
it
gotten
to
it?
him?
I was about to say, could any of us have gotten one from the last fight?
Can I give him mine?
Do you have one?
Oh,
Yeah, I haven't
yeah,
touched mine yet.
yeah, she got it from the whole interaction with Lady Long, right?
Lady long gone, more like.
Yeah, you
Hey, yeah, because you could counterspell.
Okay, so let me add
Now
my.
add your
Better.
d8 and add your d4.
So 12. 19.
19.
If it's a level 9 spell or lower.
the illusion begins to unravel.
Oh, thank God.
And,
Because that would have been a 5th level spell, which I don't think that would have been.
as the Mirage Arcana dispels, you
Thorzane will die.
I think we'll end the session with the maze of illusion breaking around you from the dispel magic. And we can do some favorite moments. Stu, your favorite moment for Gaz?
Probably fine, because that's the first time I've actually been able to use the Aura of the Guardian as well. Yeah, the Aura of the Guardian, where I take the damage for someone else. Even if that did screw us over with countering her escape tactic, it was nice
Which
to
is
be able
what
to...
Gaz would have done, too.
Exactly. And for someone else,
Yeah.
probably Bliss for just selling it that well. Like part of me thought, okay, is something off, or is she just kind of being cagey because of meeting with the contact?
Yeah.
So yeah,
It was fantastic, guys.
so it was just enough off that I could pick up on it, but not off enough that I wanted to actually roll an insight on it and possibly offend a player.
Oh no, I wanted someone to. Like, I was so shady. I'm like, where the fuck is Sparks?
I'm not sure Sparks would have done it either.
Yeah, Sparks will
Yeah.
have done it.
She insight checked
Sparks will have done
anyone.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Trix is not an insight boy, so he's a perception boy.
Did
Preacher
Dio? Oh.
might have, but he didn't interact with her beforehand, so he wouldn't have had any idea.
Dio, favorite moment for Tempest?
They told her that Sparks is gone.
Yep.
For other characters, I liked Trix basically kicking ass, being the one who's kicked ass all the time.
Especially on the person that really needed it most.
Yes.
So close.
Are we gonna wait till we go around with everybody, or are we supposed to be saying them for other people?
I think we're
just. Well, yeah. You know what? We'll do this. We asked for Gaz. Why doesn't if anybody else has any favorite moments for Gaz, let me know what those are, and then anybody who has any favorite moments for Tempest, let me know what those are.
I was gonna say I liked the interaction between Gaz and Tempest, both at the Citadel and her scolding him because she's a strong, independent cleric who don't need no paladin.
100% agreed.
I think Tempest still has a little bit of Sparks' voice in her, just because of you being so used to playing Sparks.
Yes,
I think that
I
Tempest
do.
needs to find her own voice still.
Yeah, true. But for Gas, I really like how angry he still is and his interaction with Silver.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's-
the inadvertent lashing out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be my favorite moment for Gaz in that, and for Tempest, Preacher's like, heal yourself. I don't listen to you.
Oh yeah, definitely Tempest. Teenage attitude is definitely something.
Despite the fact that she's been with the Legion for longer than most of the command staff has.
Yeah, screw
Yes.
authority.
She puts the subordinate in insubordinate.
Yeah. I think Gaz will be asking questions about whether or not she's captain material with that attitude.
I mean, I feel like if they accept Bliss,
Seems
at this
like a
point,
commander who likes to be challenged.
Well, he likes dissenting opinions, but not to the point of outright, anyway.
Yeah.
Adam, favorite Trix moment?
Life getting to use my blessing. That worked out pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
The robot voice changer. They
Yeah,
have the
getting to use the voice changer was fun.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I haven't done too much more summoning. Yeah, and I mean, the combat worked out pretty well for him. But yeah, I feel like he finally got to use a survival check, which hasn't really come up at all for a while. And considering he wants to take on the role where he would be the one making maps and having a survival, it was cool to finally have a chance to use it in some way.
Yeah,
Because it really just hasn't come up too often.
Yep.
Yeah, basically everything since we entered the tunnels he's done stellarly on.
Oh yeah, Trix in combat is fantastic, and still very, very creepy.
Yeah, definitely seeing through the illusion, which honestly he should probably get an inspiration for that one.
I
He's
let
actually
him
I
use-
used. I
let
had an
him-
inspiration at the time, so.
Yeah.
I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
have-
true.
and I let him use a blessing to be able to do it. So like,
Yeah.
I essentially
He said True
let
sight.
him use a blessing to have true sight for the majority of this adventure, because that's the only thing that can see through that illusion is true sight. So, like that's a pretty.
It's good.
Mark-
Yeah.
Yeah.
really 7th level spells. We're going to be dealing with people who can cast that.
Well,
Now-
in fairness, that
mean-
could have
I
also
mean,
been a
it-
very well prepared trap sort of thing.
Yeah, and I mean there's
They could have contracted it out.
this guy has multiple 3rd level spells. He's already proved that he can teleport.
Yeah.
He has 7th level spells,
Yes.
so he could easily have prepared that ahead of time. So it makes sense.
Yeah, I hate him. He needs to go.
It might even help that I've now not got my counterspell back. Then
I'm just gonna say this, that I should have made. Look, one of the things is that one of the lines I was trying to draw was like how far I went with the cranium rats controlling Bliss.
Oh, is that what they were? That makes more sense. I was trying to figure out what's up with those rats.
Yeah, there was a swarm of cranium rats inside the Citadel for like days now, just spying on all of you.
oh, lovely.
Wait, have I been
Jackson,
talking to the
yeah.
cranium rats?
Yes, you
I believe
have.
so.
That's why I had
Oh.
them speak to you so intelligently, because they have an intelligence of like 12. So
That's
they've
what I
been
was-
having an active conversation with you using big words.
Admittedly, I was thinking like out of character that was a little off, but Gaz had no idea this was even going on anyway. So
But anyway, one of the things that I didn't do was have the cranium rats force Bliss to use her inspiration on something. But I feel like inspiration is an above game thing. So I don't know if that would be like too much to have forced her
Listen,
to.
you took
Well-
everything else from me. I think you could have kept the inspiration.
I had to. I thought you were the only one that had dispel magic prepared, so I tried to get rid of your spell so you couldn't dispel the maze.
Nope.
The
Ever since we've been dealing with an opposing caster, Preacher has had to spell magic.
well then I should have cranium ratted you.
Yeah. Well,
Trix
no,
is-
I'm
Trix
actually
has just
glad.
had big
I'm
upset.
glad it worked out the way it did.
Yeah,
but
'cause, I don't know if you guys read Mirage Arcana, but it lasts for 10 days.
damn.
And it covers a square mile.
So preacher moments.
Yes, favorite preacher
mean-
moment?
I
The dispel magic.
the only
The still magic was good.
the team effort. To
Oh, actually, we should probably let him say
Let
first.
John
Yeah,
speak
do
first.
yours.
John,
Sorry.
what was your favorite
Just-
preacher moment?
once again actually getting back into combat and being able to do what Preacher does best: keep everyone else up.
It's true. We had
Well-
a ton of we all three or four of us had 27 extra health roughly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Three of us, I think it was three of us had 27, and then the others only had the 12. Or no, four of us actually. But yes, aside from the dispel magic clutch moment where everyone contributed, I would probably have to say the beacon, because that absolutely helped.
It's one of my favorite cleric spells of all time.
Others? Emmy, favorite bliss moment?
Well, the being such a team sport with all the shit that I never get to do. Three. I don't think a single combat I got to do hypnotic pattern because it was either counterspelled. I don't have any spell slots.
I just hate bards.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But actually, probably my conversation with my contact, who is now my new favorite. He's now on the list of NPCs that I would die if something happened to.
All I really have to do is have an NPC in the game, and you pretty much are like, yes, I love this NPC.
Yeah, I'm very easy like that, but I mean, he was just fantastic. So it's like, yeah, but yeah, that's it.
Other favorite Bliss moments?
The inspirations, including her out of character inspiration.
The clutch inspirations were very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Eat your bard candy, kids.
How many of those do you get a day?
Although I'm looking at this, and he rolled a 1, so it was a 5. It would have been a 15, so it would not have broken the illusion.
Yep. So her passing the character inspiration to him absolutely saved the day there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I only
I
get 5 of
mean-
them, so
For short rest.
To be fair, he probably only would have ended up wasting another spell slot to dispel it if it didn't work the
Yeah.
first time.
It's true. Yeah, we
But
would.
that would have been another 3rd level spell, or
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, if he had cast it a second time, then he would have rolled the 9 and
Yeah.
then gotten the 3 and the 7.
Well,
right?
maybe.
So it would have burned a single spell slot.
Yeah. But
So-
I mean, also good role playing from Emmy that none of us had any idea that you were wasting all your spells.
which really I had no idea because I could not keep a straight face. As soon as Mark messaged, he's like, "Roll these wisdom," and he told me what happened. I'm sitting here like, "Oh my god!" Like my reactions were literally freaking out in my seat. Like, what the fuck is gonna happen?
I was
I think-
surprised you didn't use your inspiration then.
I forgot about it.
the bane of every player. You forgetting about an ability.
I do until like because Stu reminds everyone constantly, like, "Oh, and we got inspiration." That's the only reason I remember. So
And I always advocate for others to get it. It always feels cheap if I try and advocate, well, should I get inspiration for this?
sorry, we'll start doing that for you on your behalf since you do it for
Yeah.
everyone else.
My any other favorite Bliss moments from the crowd?
She didn't get that one sneak attack roll.
She did.
Gotta contribute stuff, guys. Really.
It's gonna be really fun when she has to use the component pouch that belongs to Trix to try and cast spells, and she's like dropping like tentacle bits out of it in order to grab something like she knows she can use. I really enjoyed the like I enjoyed the both finally having the cranium rats do something more than just hang out in the walls, and also the illusion spell, having the illusion spell go off.
Yeah, the illusion spell was frustrating as hell, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, that also means then I guess that Thorzane either assumes that I'm trying to cast Dream or Scrying on him. If I'm asking Scrying on people, if I'm asking for those components.
oh yeah, you did ask about that in the Citadel where the rats were
I didn't
spying.
say what they were for, but
Yeah.
like those are both key ingredients to those two spells, so he probably has an inkling.
And he also knows that you got the one, so he would be able to ward against that.
Yeah.
And actually, that entire fight encounter was really well thought out, especially. And I'll admit, like, as Gaz, I was getting like, oh, are you kidding me? Because we keep setting ourselves up to be flanked.
You don't have another frontliner. Well, you didn't have another frontliner who could like protect you from being surrounded.
Yeah,
So
the other frontliner is usually Agranak or Silver, and they are not along.
Well, the funniest
Yeah.
part is, Gaz kind of didn't need it that combat.
if I had
Okay.
gotten the full surrounding going on, like
Yeah,
if,
true.
If Tempest hadn't moved up one step beside
Yeah.
you, then you would have been surrounded, and you would have had 4 combatants rolling with +5 and advantage every time they tried to hit you.
And even then, they weren't hitting all that often.
I was gonna say,
I was debating whether or not to use the Legion Chaplain ability on you, but I was like, no, let's wait and see just how good they are at hitting him while he's at Shield of Faith. So
Are Tempest Clerics one of the ones where they get like better armor or weapons?
No, they get extra attacks like fighters.
Oh, okay. I can never remember what they get. They're fun though. I like their channel divinity.
And I will say, it was frustrating as hell to know that I could have counterspelled her. And good catch up by chat's part. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally like
That
Who
actually
was it? It was
economy,
Pat,
though.
wasn't it? I'm gonna yell at him. How dare you?
well, no, thing is, like I've never like in character I've never cast counterspell. I've never been able to.
Well, you still haven't.
Tempest clerics do get martial weapons.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, guys, I know it was a bit shorter of a session tonight. Some things were a little more streamlined than I anticipated, and we just kind of got to a good stopping point there with dispelling the
Oh, and
illusion.
heavy armor.
Yep.
Ooh.
So
We're gonna have to load. We're gonna have to load Tempest up as a frontliner if she survives.
Yeah.
In both this encounter or the interview process.
So yeah, she'll be able to get like once Gaz gets his plate armor, he can give her the splint.
That's true.
Wow, we love hand-me-downs in the Legion.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight's session, and that it wasn't just a ball of frustration, but it was actually like interesting to see exactly what you were dealing with. You are dealing with a caster who can cast 7th level spells. They are well established in Grovair, and they are not unintelligent. So, a 7th level wizard is a very intelligent enemy, and you've taken your first toe dip into trying to raid his home. We'll see how it goes from there. But I do hope you had fun.
Yeah.
And for those of you watching, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week we will continue through the sewer tunnels. And
Well, secret tunnel.
yes, and see if they can get into the Golden Horn. We'll go from there. Thanks for playing, guys. We'll raid somebody, so stick around.
Woo.
Good night.